And Mind Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day, and I hope we had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. We actually had some sun here in the UK. But first and foremost, please remember I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice, and none of the information provided in this video should ever be seen or taken as a signal to buy or to sell. Please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos, and drop me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. So we look at the crypto bubbles as usual, and as we can see, Quant is up one rank to 73 with a $1.31 billion market cap. Volume still very, very low, but obviously that was the weekend at $13 million. Current price for Quant is $108. Now, we're not seeing so many big transactions at the moment, but I'm sure at some point we'll start to see them coming in. It's given me a bit of a rest on Twitter. I am still checking, but we will have to wait and see when things will pick up. Now, if we look at the overall market, the Fear and Greed Index, as we can see, the market cap now for the overall crypto market is over $2 trillion. It's up 1.48%. And in the last 24 hours, we're up 8.97%. BTC dominance currently sitting at 51.2%. So greed is looking very greedy at 73 for Quant at the moment and looking okay. If we look at the exchange reserves for Quant, the overall, we're looking at 1.537 million, a slight increase from the other day, but I'm not really that worried about that. And if we look at the spot exchanges, we can see a slight increase from yesterday, slightly up, but not much, which is absolutely fine because we are literally going sideways. And I believe we're still within that accumulation zone. So for me, it's still a buy. I will keep dollar cost averaging in so that I get the best price for my Quant for when it does actually reach its height. And I posted just a moment ago on the true king of tokenization. Welcome to the future of tokenized commercial bank balances, which is absolutely huge. And we can see this from Quant. While the move towards digitization has given us new forms of money to make them flow within the financial system, we need more. Discover the tokenization of bank deposits and liabilities can power a new type of money here. And we move over to the Quant website where we find out a little bit more information about what they're talking about. Programmable payments for mainstream banking by Solene Eustace. And we can see here, this use case explores how Overledger and Quant's real-time tokenization solution enables organizations to tokenize their deposits and add programmability to money, which in turn reduces cost, bolsters security, and drives innovation. Typically, banking transactions and payments execute simple actions, carry limited automatum, and involve disparate systems and intermediaries, leading to complexity, a lack of transparency, and increased costs. Using real-time tokenization, we tokenize balances to create digital currencies with payment programmability at their core. Why does this matter to you? So business leaders, tokenization and programmability offer substantial opportunities to save costs within the efficiencies provided by blockchain. And then financial institutions, programmable payments can power innovation for your clients with minimal effort by connecting to open banking. Then regulatory bodies, the resulting digital currencies and embedded rules can prevent fraud and offer unparalleled traceability. Quant RTT and our suite programmable payment locks use Overledger APIs that connect directly to open banking or your company's endpoints to tokenize on demand. Our smart contracts add your chosen level of programmability to payments and trigger automatically depending on your predefined conditions, eliminating wasted time and reducing intermediaries and layers of complexity. Built on Overledger technology, Quant RTT can connect to different blockchain networks, allowing payments to be processed across different platforms. And as we can see here, Quant RTT, Quant Programmable Suite, the Overledger layer to open banking. All these locks, which is absolutely fantastic. With central bank digital currencies expected to become more prevalent within the next 5 to 10 years, it makes sense now to tokenize commercial bank balances. This will enable a future where payments have embedded logic and money works for us in predefined ways. With a range of smart payment locks, Quant RTT can be tailored to your specific needs. Now, this is absolutely huge. Now, when I talk about Quant being the king of tokenization, this is what I mean. They are the layer that brings everything in. This is, for me personally, remember this isn't financial advice, where the money is. And I see this from San, the only project in the world to have solved all 5 ingredients for interoperability, a mini thread on different ingredients. And as we can see here, you must consider 5 ingredients for interoperability. And this is from R3 Corda. So we've got integrate, we've got initiate, we've got intrachain and interchange. And if we go back to Sand's thread, he says integrate with existing business systems. Businesses aren't going to replace their existing applications for new blockchain ones. They need to integrate with their existing ones. And I've been saying this all along. They're going to use their existing architecture and they're just going to add pieces in to make it more secure. Then we've got initiate. Payments on existing rails or blockchain rails need to be able to make a payment settlement using a wide variety of existing payment rails off-chain as well as blockchain rails, ensuring delivery versus payment can be achieved with certainty that they have happened. Then we've got interchange. Applications of smart contracts can be deployed, executed across protocols, enabling a solution built on Corda, such as Marco Polo, to easily connect to a solution on another platform, such as VACT on Ethereum or Cargo Smart on Hyperledger Fabric, etc. Intrachain applications that benefit from value add of the same underlying protocol. What happens when networks such as Marco Polo and Contour, both running on Corda, want to interoperate and the additional value and benefit that can be achieved. Then we've got interchange applications to switch platforms. What happens if you want to interchange one platform for another? Can you achieve that holy grail of interoperability by being able to completely agnostic to the underlying platform? Overledger enables existing business systems to benefit from blockchain connectivity by adding as little as 3 lines of code to their existing applications. No need to completely rewrite, replace their existing systems, all done in the 12 most common programming languages. End of. Absolutely huge. Now, this highlights the simplicity of what Quant is trying to achieve. They're not looking to evolve the whole system, they're looking to revolutionize, which is absolutely right on the money, in my opinion. And as we can see here from Construction Trader ETH, no more dots needed. And he's absolutely right. For me, the fundamentals are connecting, and we see this. So listen to Citi talk here about regulated liability networks, RLN. Tokenized commercial bank money will need interoperability. Remember just last week, Citi announced Quant as their interoperability provider. The dots just get bigger and bigger. And obviously the realization for us already in Quant, see this picture. So let's have a listen to this.
But let me just go to commercial bank money and where I think you're going to see a lot more things come to life. So instead of CBDC versus stablecoin, I think you're going to see a very large entrant in the space, and that's tokenized commercial bank money. That's the same legal instrument as the commercial bank money that we produce today to enable commerce at the scale that we do. It's just written on a different ledger. That ledger is going to need regulation, and it's also going to need interoperability. But essentially, tokenized commercial bank money can bring the liquidity and all the benefits of blockchain that we talked about at the money. But it's kind of like, was it Coke that said all of the taste, none of the calories? It's kind of like all of the taste of blockchain, but none of the calories of being unregulated, not a liability, big drain on your cash and your balances. So that, I feel, is going to be something that you're going to see grow more and more. You're going to see really interesting things. To that end, we wrote a white paper called a Regulated Liability Network a number of years ago. And because we're in 95 countries with branches, we're in 140 countries trading, 160 currencies, 280 clearing systems, we're interested in interoperability. Without interoperability, you can't do a whole lot. So what we did together with some colleagues, some fellow financial institutions, so there's 9 banks, MasterCard, SWIFT, and really importantly, the Federal Reserve involved in a 3-month proof of concept that looks at how you can create interoperability using all regulated money, so central bank money, so that could be CBDC, commercial bank money, and e-money, all in this tokenized form, to see how we work on the standards in that. Because as you'll have heard today and at conferences down through the years, the technology is largely not the problem. The technology, for the most part, works. It's just the rules and standards that come around it, which is where your expertise in this room and out here is going to be really, because you've been through the mill with PSD2, maybe PSD in the first wave too, GDPR, all these type of things. So this proof of concept is all about looking at how we can have the best of the technology interoperable with the current financial system to produce a regulated financial market infrastructure. So results of this will be published at the end of this month, the first phase. There's more phases happening. But there's initiatives like this going on all around the world. So commercial banks are very, very serious. Regulators are very serious. We have a constant dialogue with them. But it's important that we go together as an industry to try and move forward. The idea, much like the promise of blockchain, the RLN potential benefits, bring that data transparency and interoperability. Remember when I was talking about that data, tokenized money and tokenized assets all on the same thing? Really interesting if we could all sync our ledgers together at the same time. It may also reduce liquidity locked in one area. Imagine if you've got a globally interoperable system where liquidity can move across border, you don't need as much reserves there. So liquidity management for our clients, institutions, corporates, ourselves, that could be really helped if we've got a global blockchain-based liquidity system that can move money instantly. You can pool the money, get it to where you need it, when you need it, much easier, saves reserves in that. And you can use that cash for other things. Speed, availability, 24/7, they're the things that it's really, really looking for. Operational efficiency, I know it's on this slide here, but just talking separately than, in terms of solutions that might come up. If you've got tokenized money and then you can layer on smart contracts that automatically release funds with that, that's where you can really start to get a lot of operational efficiency. So those of you who have dealings with letters of credit or bills of exchange, bid guarantees, smart contracts in that area, on top of truly digital money, you can get some pretty cool stuff happening.
I agree with construction trader Eve. No more dots need to be connected. Tokenized commercial bank money will need interoperability. And as we heard there from Citi, the technology already works. It just needs rules, regulations, and that is essentially all we're waiting for. So absolutely huge. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but everything is slowly coming together. So there you go, guys. Please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. All the best, and I'll catch you later.